Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Smart English with Ms. Bushra Kadi with another series of 30 days speaking course only on YouTube. Let's get it started. So, in today's lesson number 6. First of all, I would like to welcome all of the new listeners, all of the new smart learners, and I would like to welcome my previous one. You all are the gems. So, let's learn together, let's grow together. I would suggest all of you to spend quality time on your learning skills, whether it is English or any other. Consistency is the only solution for everything. If you are focused on your work, if you are focused on everything, whatever you want to, you will achieve it. But if you are not serious for that, you will not. The choice is yours. It's in your hand where you would like to go yourself. It's 2025 and 2026 is about to start. Where are you standing? What are you doing? And what are you learning? Are you learning any new thing? Or you are just focusing on your daily routine, stuck on the daily task? So there's a question mark that we all have to think about ourselves. Let's start our class, day 6, lesson 6, putting this, simple tenses into action. Let's get a start the reinforcement session. First of all, a quick recap. In lesson 5 and in lesson 4, we studied about past simple, future simple and present simple. So, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we have covered all the 3 starting tenses. That is wonderful. Good to go. A quick start. I would suggest all of you to go back and revise lesson 3, lesson 4 and lesson 5 before jumping into lesson 6. It's not good to jump into another lesson before if you have not finished the previous one. Likewise, in the regular classes, when we are going to school or university or colleges, if we miss out the class, we don't make a chain to understand the other one. So for that, we have to finish the lesson accordingly, step by step. All the lessons are available on YouTube, Smart English with Ms. Bushra Kadi. You can go and check it out. Try to spend some time with yourself, sitting in a quiet place, and learn. Learning is very important. That is, the power that will come in your hand that nobody can take it. So in today's lesson, the goal of our class is mix and match of practice speaking, tenses, why it matters, real life conversations, jump between past, present and future. There will be many more activities that are coming in today's class. Let's learn and explore more speaking practice together. Students, there will be activities that are coming. Now your level is getting increased. Like we have covered 5 lessons and now we are in the lesson 6, right? So I would suggest you all that before coming here, just go once and check out all the lessons from 1 till 5 to have the reinforcement session and a quick session. It will not take your time. It will hardly take your 15 to 20 minutes to have the reinforcement. So let's get start the activity. What you have to do. This is the tense timeline. Do you know what is timeline? Timeline is a kind of a chain that helps you to make the proper structures. Use these places to make sentences using simple structures. These are some places that I'm going to mention: school, bank, shopping mall, grocery store, library, exhibition. These are very common places that we usually go and visit. All you have to do is that in this activity number 1, you have to make sentences using these words. For example, I study every day in school. So here school comes in this sentence. And I study every day means I study is the present simple sentence. I studied every day, that is the past simple. And I will study, that is the future simple. Using all 3 tenses, you have to create the sentences in the comment section. Activity number 1, mention the heading accordingly so that your work will not going to mess up. Write down in the comment activity number 1 and then comment your sentences. then activity number 2, then comment your sentences. And this is how we usually attend the classes. Even when you are taking one-on-one session with Ms. Bashra Kadir, I usually tell my students to write down the details of the class. In the activity number 2, it is the rapid fire tense switch. Tell me one thing you did yesterday, one thing you do daily, one thing you will do tomorrow. So it's a kind of 3 sentences you have to make in activity 2. Only 3. That will hardly take your 1 minute. One thing that you did yesterday, one thing that you do daily, and one thing that you will do tomorrow. So here you are going to use 3 sentences rapidly: future, past, and present, right? I already taught you how to create simple sentences using present tense, past tense, and future tense in my lesson 4, 5, and 3. Kindly go and check it out. Before starting this lesson, please make sure that you have watched and completed your pending task. Activity number 3, identify correct tense. Now this is very interesting activity that I would like to mention it here. By the way, all the activities are designed by your one and only Ms. Bashra Kadir according to your level. You all have to participate and show your interest in the comment section. Your interest and participation is the only motivation that your teacher has. Right? I study English, she worked, and now we are moving into the sentence number 3, 4, and 5. Students, listen to me carefully. Mention your activity number along with your sentences. Try to complete the task on daily basis so that your work will not going to compiled. Let's complete these activities of present simple, past simple, and future simple. I'm going to slow it down my fluency, so because I have the beginners students also, and I need to take all my students along with that. I know some of the students are advanced, some of the students are intermediate, but there are some beginners and we need to take along with everybody. So these are the 5 sentences which I have mentioned. I study English, she worked, they play football, we will go to school tomorrow, they visited our home last weekend. These are the 5 sentences. You just have to identify correct tense. In the comment section, write heading number 3, identify correct tense, and just write down the tense name. Whether the sentence number 1 is present simple, whether the sentence number 2 is past simple, future simple, present simple, but the all sentences are simple. Because we just study the simple structures. We are not talking about continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Surely we will study together, but right now we just study in lesson 3, lesson 4, and lesson 5 about present simple, past simple, and future simple. Now let's jump into activity number 4. In the activity number 4, pick 3 random words. Likewise, I have mentioned book, pencil, and a ball. These are the 3 most commonly words that we usually use, and there are many words that we use in our daily life. Now students, in activity number 4, what you have to do, let me tell you. But before I tell you the activity, let me tell you one thing, that this whole lesson is designed for your reinforcement session that is completely interlinking with lesson 3, 4, and 5. If you have missed any of my class, you have to go back and revise those, because in those lessons I gave the introduction, and introduction is very important to understand and link the other lesson. Now let's move towards our another activity, that is activity number 4. Pick 3 random words which I have given. Now you have to complete this activity in the comment section. In the next activity, we are going to convert the following sentences into interrogative. Before we jump into interrogative sentences, let me tell you what is interrogative. As I already told you, I'm just telling you as a kind of reinforcement. Reinforcement means revision. Interrogative is the sentence structure, right? For example, affirmative, negative, interrogative, interrogative. You can call it interrogative, you can call it interrogative. Both pronunciations are correct. There is no mistake in that. One is Britishers and one is American. Don't indulge yourself into this tricky logic of British and Americans. We are Asian. At least if we are speaking English with clarity and with correct grammar and spoken language, that is fine, good to go. Don't indulge yourself whether it is schedule or schedule, syllabus or syllabus. Don't put yourself into this difficulty. Alright? Now, these are some of the sentences which I have mentioned. They work together. She goes to the office. We like to visit the zoo. Okay, student, when you are taking my class, try to repeat these sentences with me so that can enhance your speaking practice also. Right? They work together. She goes to the office. We like to visit the zoo. He learns AI. AI means artificial intelligence. Now, students, if you don't know what is AI, I have already shared reading material regarding AI for kids, AI for beginners and adults. Go and check it out about AI learning. That is very helpful for you to understand better about AI. He will complete our 30 days speaking course by Ms. Bushra Kadi next month, surely, inshallah. So convert these following sentences, take the screenshot of this, and while you are completing the task, make sure that you are writing all the correct sentences. Taking the screenshot will help you to complete the task in a better way. Right now you are learning digital. Digital learning helps you to do the smart work. Smartness is the key for nowadays. If you are not working smartly, you are working hard. So you will, leave behind in this race. Let's move to the rule of thumb. Do you know that we are about to conclude our whole today's lesson? And it went well. But I did my participation. I told you what I have. I shared my knowledge, what I have. Now it is your responsibility. The responsibility is in your shoulder that you have to complete this task and share this knowledge as much as you can. I want you all to share this lesson with your, relatives, students, colleagues, friends and family, your kids, definitely, so that it multiplies. Rule of thumb means it's just the conclusion that we are going to conclude. In present simple, we talk about habits. In past simple, we talk about finished action. And in future, we talk about the future predictions, the future action. That is why it is called conclusion. Now we are conclude the whole soul lesson in a very wonderful and smart way. But before I conclude my lesson, I would like to talk to you all. I know you all are listening to my words and you follow me, that I know, and I'm really grateful for that. Student, it's my request to all of you, as we are growing together on our page Smart English with Ms. Bushra, I want you to share the lessons with all in your circle so that we grow more together. And definitely, when we grow, we produce good outcomes. This is true. I want that you multiply this knowledge with others so that they can also get the benefit at their own, comfort zone. Now let's conclude. Let's wrap up for today's lesson, day 6. What we did, we reviewed and reinforced the 3 simple tense, and we engaged in multiple activities, mix and match activities. Now students, keep practicing these activities and stay connected. But the most important point is that participation is very important. All you can give the things to me is your attendance, your participation, and I'm really happy to see your performance, but I want it more. I want that you will come to me and you will say that, teacher, we have learned and we have shared this knowledge with others. Stay tuned, stay connected. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for the upcoming series. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz. Bye.